run from situations.
Always take off. I can't trust you when you do
Baby.
that. I have no trust. That's
Baby.
why I freak out so fast these
Baby.
days. Is that I assume you're splitting.
Baby. You can't just stand there and take the punches. At a certain point, you're gonna fucking react.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's be fair.
But what I'm saying is,
we're talking about splitting. I'm not asking you to stand there while I punch you. Come on.
We're talking about me. Yeah, getting out of the room or leaving. It did not. I didn't. In Australia, I didn't leave the fucking house. I went to other rooms.
Your splitting is chronic. It's early. It's quick. It's so not. You're not interested in not fighting. You are guaranteeing a fight when you do that. And I've told you this so many times. You guarantee it. If you were interested in not fighting, you would be respectful if you needed the space to make. You would be careful not to perpetuate the fight longer by saying, I need a few minutes, and then actually honoring that. How can I trust you that it will be a few minutes when you've done this in the past and disappeared for hours? You know, I got mad at you in Australia about this. I've said, baby, I want to trust you. It's hard for me not to try and work it out. If you want to be the person that's like, I need to cool down, help me do that, give that to you. But I can't give it to you if you always let me down and fuck up and forget.
Because I gave you a time limit, because I said I'll be back in 3 minutes. So I'm just...
No, it's different.
If it happens...
It's different. You never...
If it happens, I'm just going to say, look, I need some time. That's it.
I'm telling you, that will make it worse.
No.
I guarantee you it will.
If you're stuck in throwing punches...
I'm not talking about throwing punches. I'm talking about an argument.
Right. In arguments, you tend to throw punches.
I'm talking about arguments. I'm not talking about the times when it's got physical. I'm talking about arguments. I'm talking about arguments. I'm talking about arguments.
Yes, in our arguments.
Earlier and earlier and earlier. Now you split. You take off right away. You don't deal with the issue. You don't deal with the confrontation, and you split. Whether it is, and then you do it for an undeterminate amount of time. You do it without actually respecting. When you do give me a time, like say I need a few minutes, you never actually honor anything close to that. So I can't trust you. And especially when you always take off.
A few minutes is also an expression. So.
Yes, exactly. And I'm not holding you to it. I'm saying hours and hours later is different. God, be respectful about it. That way it won't perpetuate the fight more. It gives me anxiety and makes me far more stressed and far more angry, and perpetuates the amount of time that I can cool down and go, you know what, maybe I'm acting this way, or maybe I'm being mean to him, or maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should come to his side or compromise more. It takes me so much longer, exponentially longer, when you take off. You use it to hurt me. It's a tool now that you use. And come on, you can't act like you don't do it knowing it's gonna make me mad.
I'm not. It's not to get you mad. It's just to get out of a bad situation while it's happening before it gets worse. In Australia, when we had the big fight where I lost the tip of my finger, at least 5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to
avoid talking to me,
to escape the fight.
You don't escape the fight. You escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen to me. I fucking go into the bathroom and sit on the floor. Bam, bam, bam. Here you come. I come out. Fight. Crazy. Escalated. I split again. I go to another fucking bathroom or a bedroom or something. Knock, knock, knock. Bang, bang, bang. You kept coming to get me.
Every single time I come to get you, what am I saying? 90% of the time. Stop. Let's work this out. Please, I don't want to do this. That's what you're fucking ignoring. That's the really fucking crazy thing that I cannot understand. The self-delusion is so fucking deep that you are able to tell me right now all of this and mean it. How can you say that to me? And ignore that 90% of the time, what that bam, bam, bam is you're escaping me like I'm some sort of like vicious harping bird in fucking, you know, in a Hitchcock movie, and you can't get away from me. Well, you're fucking ignoring and blatantly is that every single time I'm saying like this, I'm saying this to you. Let's stop. Babe, let's stop. Let's work it out. I'm sorry. Can we talk? Let's get over this. Let's stop. Can we stop fighting? That is what's so fucking insane. That you sit here and you tell me as if I'm so annoying to you that you can't escape me. That I'm actually coming to you and saying, let's not do this. It is your issue that you can't let it go. You can't calm yourself down. You can't self-soothe, and you can't make yourself bigger than the thing that you're really feeling at that moment and go, you're right. I know we're going to come to a solution eventually. Let's end it now and come straight to the solution. Or respectfully, I can't imagine coming to a solution because I need to cool down. So just give me a few minutes. And in which case I would respect that. If you would respect it too, and you would actually be a reasonable amount of time. But I don't have that option. And you ignore on purpose is that I'm coming to you saying, let's stop doing this. And you perpetuate the fight. You perpetuate it when you run away. You start it when it could just be a petty argument. And you make it not a petty argument because you run away. And then it becomes a fight. Instead of just saying sorry, instead of working it out, instead of facing it, instead of confronting things, you run away at minute 3. And then it's impossible to work it out because you've insulted me. Now I'm mad. And then I have to come to you to go, come out of the bathroom, baby. Let's work this out, which I can't do because that's annoying to you too. How would you feel if I ran away from you all the time? You fucking like it. You fucking deal with it. Now it's my turn. I get to avoid fucking problems. I get to avoid the responsibility. Let's see how that works out for you. I mean,
avoid fights. And by the way,
yeah, let's be perfect.
And by the way,
why aren't we just perfect? Why don't we just live in make believe land? I can't do it anymore.
Please,
fine,
please.
I'm done. I give up.
Let me finish this. Necessarily, I'm just.
No, you're not. You're trying to protect yourself only, because you cannot control your anger and you cannot control it.
No, in fact, you know what? I'm trying to make it better. Let's do this fucking time thing. You ask any fucking doctor, you ask Callan, you ask anybody. The best thing to do, if it's coming to a fucking horrible, violent thing, is fucking walk away. Take your fucking time. Go to your corners. It's the best thing you can fucking do. 7 times.
I don't know what 7 times you're talking about.
5 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms.
You were coked out of your fucking mind. You were fucking crazy. You didn't sleep for days. You were delusional. You were psychotic. Literally, you went into psychosis. Do not tell me about your behavior during that fucking escapade. I have tried to completely block it out.
And I threw the vodka bottles? Oh, no.
Majority of our fights.
No, absolutely. Okay, I'll admit that. Yeah, the majority of our fights, I hang on to it because it's fucking hard to let go of. Some of the shit that you go through in a fight can be painful, and it's hard to forget shit.
Yeah, no shit. But if you want to keep doing this and live a life where you constantly are using that as ammunition, which you could shoot yourself in the fucking head, that's fine. Okay, but at least admit you're doing that. If you want to hold on to everything and never get over it and never let go, then don't scratch your head and go, I wonder why I'm so aggressive when you point out anything I did wrong. I wonder why I have so much resentment for you. I wonder why we fight so much. Stop scratching your head and wonder, and just admit it's because you never let a fucking thing go. You can't get over anything, and that you won't and cannot calm yourself down when you're mad.
So it's all my fault.
No, the splitting.
Me splitting.
Like the lack of, I even said this in Australia. So I feel like it was so good for so long. We talked about things. Remember we were allowed to have fights then. Remember we allowed ourselves to say, hey, you did this or you took. Remember we would even have a little argument and it was okay. It was an argument. I don't know what the fuck has changed. I can't figure it out. And I don't mean to criticize anything that you do, but it's so chronic with you, the changes and personality. It's like sometimes you get these clear months, and you're this different person, and it's wonderful. You're this, and then sometimes I'm like struggling to stay connected with you, struggling to have 5 minutes with you, struggling to connect with you, struggling to have my friendship with you, and I can't fight with you. It's like they're so chronic that I have to go, what the fuck has changed? What thing has changed?